What's up, everyone? We are back at it. And today, we've got the TYPE S M400 on the bench. It's pitching itself as a 2-in-1 hybrid. It's a 4K dash cam that you can literally rip off your windshield and clip onto your shirt as a body cam. It's a fascinating concept, especially for rideshare drivers, delivery pros, or overlanders who might need to document a recovery or a roadside interaction. But as always, we have to ask, is this a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none situation, or is it a genuine innovation for our daily drives? We'll find out, so let's get started. Right out of the box, the first thing we noticed is the footprint. This thing is tiny. It's a mini cam in every sense of the word, which we love because it stays discreet behind the rearview mirror. Inside the box, we're getting the 4K unit itself, a mounting bracket, and a windshield mount that's actually hardwired into a 12V power adapter. They also throw in an optional adhesive film and a 32GB micro SD card that's pre-installed. It's a nice touch because it means we are ready to record the second we finish the install. The build materials feel solid for a device at this price point. It features a 1.47-inch IPS display on the back, which is small but surprisingly sharp for navigating menus. We can see that the lens offers a 136-degree diagonal viewing angle, not the widest in the industry, but sufficient for capturing the lanes in front of us without that fisheye distortion getting too aggressive. One detail we caught immediately is the physical toggle switch on the side. This is crucial because it's how we tell the brain of the unit whether it's currently a dash cam or a body cam. It's a mechanical solution to a software problem, and honestly, we prefer it that way. Setting this up was pretty straightforward for us. We inserted the camera into the bracket until we heard that satisfying click, attached it to the windshield mount, and used the 3M adhesive to stick it just behind the mirror. For the wiring, we did our usual routine, tucked the cable into the headliner, guided it down the A-pillar on the passenger side, and ran it into the center console's 12V outlet. One thing we have to mention is the power consumption and versatility. While it's designed to run on 12/24V via the car, it also supports DC 5V through USB-C. This is great because if we wanted to get familiar with the interface before sticking it to the glass, we could just plug it into a power bank at our desk. The operating temperature range is rated from 14 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. That's decent, and for this size, integrating a supercapacitor is hard, which is understandable. But for those of us living in extreme climates, we'll have to see how that internal 650 milliamp-hour lithium-ion battery handles the summer heat over the long term. Let us know in the comments if any of you have any experience with it in high heat. Once we powered it up and set the toggle to dashcam mode, the unit jumped straight into loop recording. This is the standard behavior, overwriting old files so we never run out of space. The heat distribution seemed manageable during our hour-long test drive, though the unit does get warm to the touch given its small size and 4K processing requirements. Speaking of the footage, we took it out for a spin to see if that 4K label is the real deal. Looking at the results, the resolution is definitely sharp. We can clearly see the number plates of aggressive drivers and read street signs without squinting. The color vibrancy isn't exactly at that Blackview elite level, but it's more than enough for insurance purposes. What impressed us most was the dynamic range. Going into a dark shadow and coming back out into the bright sun didn't blow out the highlights or crush the blacks too badly. It remained consistent. We also tested the Uber mode by rotating the camera inward. If you're a rideshare driver, this is a huge plus. It monitors the cabin effectively, and the performance held up as the light faded. Plus, it has a built-in G sensor, so if we were to get into a hit and run, the camera automatically locks that footage so it won't be overwritten. This is where things get interesting. Let's say we get into an accident or a traffic stop and we need to step out of the car. Normally, the recording ends there. With the M400, we unplug it, flip that side switch to body cam, and clip it to a shirt or backpack. We have to do this within 30 seconds, otherwise the unit shuts down to save juice. In body cam mode, the recording isn't automatic. We have to manually hit the record button. The internal battery gives us about 60 minutes of runtime with Wi-Fi on, or up to 90 minutes if we kill the Wi-Fi. For a walk around, a vehicle damage, or a delivery drop-off, that's plenty. We also noticed that image stabilization is active in body cam mode only. It's not GoPro Hero 13 smooth, but it definitely keeps the footage from being a shaky mess while we're walking. Just remember, loop recording is disabled in this mode, so we have to keep an eye on our storage. The OK Mini voice is another highlight. In dashcam mode, we could say save video or take a photo without taking our eyes off the road. It's responsive, though it only works when the unit is plugged into the mount. For the tech savvy, there's the TYPE S Drive app. We found it useful for adjusting settings like slow motion recording or accessing files wirelessly via the 5 GHz connection. The signal range is about 10 feet, so it's strictly for close range use. Pro tip, if you use wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, you'll need to disconnect them briefly or they'll fight the camera for the Wi-Fi. So here is our take. The TYPE S M400 is a very specific tool for a very specific person. If you're just looking for a set-it-and-forget-it dashcam, there are cheaper 4K options that might offer slightly better night vision. However, if you find yourself frequently needing to document things outside of your vehicle, the long-term durability and utility of this 2-in-1 combo are hard to beat. The build materials are solid, the dishwasher safe. Definitely don't put this in the dishwasher, just making sure you're paying attention. The maintenance is easy, just wipe the lens with a microfiber cloth and you're good. The cooking speed, or rather the time it takes to switch modes, is fast enough to be practical in a high-stress situation. We think this is a fantastic investment for delivery drivers, rideshare workers, or even hikers who want a dashcam that doubles as a trail recorder. It's reliable, the 4K footage is crisp, and the flexibility is unmatched in the current market. Anyway, that's been our hands-on look at the TYPE S M400. We'll leave the purchase links in the description if you want to check the latest pricing for yourselves. We're curious to hear from you. Do you think the body cam feature is a game changer, or is it just a gimmick? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll chat you in the next one. Peace.